What's up, everybody? Today we are talking about things that your favorite artists are probably doing that you're not. This is Spoken by KJ, and roll intro. Thank you everybody for tuning in today. If you are new to this channel, please go down below, hit that red subscribe button, and hit the bell for notifications. If you want to be informed on all the times that I post on this channel, we'll be posting a lot more in the future, so please subscribe if you feel inclined to. I'm excited about this video today because we're shooting on the new DJI Osmo Mobile. It's a stabilizer for smartphones, and I'm kind of using it as a tripod right now, but it gives me a lot better picture, and I can't wait to start doing more of these videos with this setup. Okay, without further ado, let's get into the video. Guys, let's face it, we all have people that we idolize as artists. We all have people that we want to be like while still maintaining our sense of self when putting everything we have into our art. Your favorite artist is probably doing a lot more things than you are right now to maintain their status, and probably have done a lot more things to get to the status that they are now. So I thought about it for a while, and I was like, what are these things? Well, first of all, your favorite artist is probably networking a lot more than you are. Sometimes we think that we can do everything ourselves and get out there and, push and promote and create on our own. And most of the times we don't really have a problem with it. However, if you're networking and you're, finding other people in your niche that can contribute and add to the stuff that you do, then you're gonna have a lot better time getting to where you need to get as an artist in any type of genre. Look, I tell you, I'm a spoken word artist and I write my own stuff. I write 100% of my own stuff. But when I was in school, in college, I had a whole group of people who would always, contribute their 2 cents to my art. They would help me provide that type of content for the campus. We would throw open mics, shows, we would collaborate with people on and off campus. Things were a lot more smoother when I was with other people. And to this day, I still have those contacts if I ever want to go back and, do similar stuff outside of school. That's what people don't understand. The connections you make around yourself are the things that will help you, go forward in the future with your art. Those people share your same passion, therefore they're more likely to be around and help you in the future. Give your friends a call. They might not even be in your niche, but they can probably come and help you with other, stuff that goes along with your art. I know for me, I like to do big performance type videos and stuff like that. In the future, I'm gonna need help filming those. So I have to network with, my friends out there, not just people in my niche. Get everybody on board to help you get to where you need to be as possible. And they're gonna call you in return, and more projects will come. I think this next one is probably one of the more obvious ones. Your favorite artist probably practices a lot. Perfect practice makes perfect result. What is it again? People say practice makes perfect. However, perfect practice makes perfect. Your practice habits have to be dynamic. They have to be out of this world if you want to achieve your goals in any ways. I tell people all the time when they're going to perform spoken word and stuff like that, if you're not practicing before your performance, you're not getting the most out of what your potential is. Like, if you are an artist in any type of way, your craft has come a long way from when you first started till now. And maybe you are just starting, and this is news to you. Like, you're not gonna get better, and you're not gonna be able to connect with your audience or anybody around you if your content is not great. So how do you get it great? It's that P word, practice. Practice at night. Set times for you to practice. For me, I do a lot of writing exercises. I did a lot of writing exercises, especially with that group I was telling you guys about earlier. And it's let me think outside myself as far as like my norms as a writer. You may not be a writer, you may be an artist in another sense, but that same vehicle is what you need to drive. You need to drive that practice vehicle and push it and push it. Put it in triple gear, put your foot on the floor, pedal to the metal, because you're not going to get where you need to be if your content's not good. The great Nina Simone once said, the best thing you can do, and it's not a direct quote, the best thing you can do as an artist is reflect the times. Your favorite artist is probably doing that. Observe the world around you. Art follows life. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, something is going on in the world around you, and your art should reflect that. Think about the things that are relevant to the people that you see around you, to yourself. Is it something that's affecting a lot of people in the world that a lot of people can relate to? I always tend to write about things that have an impact directly into my communities that I associate myself with. Now, if you're an artist who forms your art around random subjects, that's cool and that's fine if it makes you happy. But if you're looking to take your art to the next level, you have to really be conscious of the things that are going on in the world around you, and it will only make your art that much better. That's why you see a lot of art nowadays moving towards the whole Black Power narrative and stuff like that, especially because of the things that are going on in the Black community today. I know for myself included, I have written so many poems that are Afrocentric when it comes to, social issues, things that are going on in my communities and other communities that I may not be associated with, but I haven't a look at it through the lens of other people. Art is like one of the best ways to be an activist, and if that's not your thing, that's cool, and you don't have to be an advocate or activist for anything. If you just love producing cool art, then do you. But from my personal experience, especially in fields like mine, like spoken word, everybody is trying to reflect the times. Everybody is trying to give their voice on things that matter to a mass of different people. This one's kind of hard. Your favorite artist probably takes constructive criticism very, very well. As an artist, one of the worst things you can hear is if your stuff is just not good. However, it's a line between people being mean and trying to help you grow. You should get with a group of people, and this goes back to networking, but this is more specific. You should get with a group of people who will look at your art and objectively say if it's good or not. Now, there is always this factor of you being the final judge of your art, because you are. If you're just doing art for yourself, then maybe you may not need so much constructive criticism. However, if you're an artist trying to elevate and take your art to the next level, you need people around you that are going to tell you if your stuff sucks. And it's simple as that. If you are constantly reviewing your own art, you're gonna have a type of bias because it's you. I don't think a lot of people realize that. Proofreading and sending your art and getting opinions on stuff is how the whole, checks and balances thing of art works. If you love your art, then you want to make sure that it's the best possible before you get it out there to people who may care about it. Your favorite artist probably puts their art through a plethora of different outlets to see if it's good or not before it even gets to the public. If that's not something you're doing, honestly, I can tell you right now, you'll never get to where you're gonna be at if your goal is to become an artist, maybe full-time, part-time, or whatever. Artists are pretty moody people. Let's be honest with each other on that. Your favorite artist probably doesn't get too down about their stuff when their stuff doesn't do well. Now, I can't speak for everyone, because there are artists out there who let their art depress them. If that is you, I had a cool video that I just posted a little while ago called 4 Ways You Can Deal with Depression as an Artist. If you guys want to check that out, I'll put the link in the description, and it's also on my channel as well. If you're letting your art get you down, you're probably going to be more timid to release more stuff in the future. And that's not what you want, because art is not always going to do well. It's art. Sometimes it's only going to hit a couple of people. And as an artist, you got to want to perform and produce your art for that reason only. If your art only touches one person, that's good. It's a successful piece of art. If somebody is moved and is inclined to do stuff inspired by your art in any type of way, as an artist, that's your goal. And if you're not doing it for those reasons, if you're doing it for the sole purpose of getting money or monetizing something, then you might be in the wrong area, in my opinion. But you know who you are as an artist. So stay true to that and realize that there is a lot of people doing what you do, but there's nobody like you doing what you do. And when you realize that, a lot of stuff will follow suit. and I'm pretty sure your favorite artist knows who they are, and which is why they can integrate their stuff into society, into the mainstream entertainment world way better than people who are trying to be like other people. And that's it for me, guys. If you enjoyed this video in any type of way, please let me know in the comments. Let me know if I missed anything. If you have any tips for other people, please, let's help each other out here and, you know, grow a nation of artists who are inspired by the world and inspired by the things that they love to do. If you liked anything on this channel, please subscribe below, leave a like, hit that bell so that you're informed for many other videos. This is Spoken by KJ. Remember to always love yourself, and I'll see you next video.